Omar Khayyam was a Persian polymath, philosopher, mathematician, astronomer and poet. He wrote treatises on mechanics, geography, mineralogy, music, climatology and Islamic theology. Born in Nishapur, he moved to Samarkand at a young age and received his education there. After that he moved to Bukhara and established himself as one of the great mathematicians and astronomers of the medieval period. He is the author of one of the most important treatises on algebra written before modern times, the Treatise on Demonstration of Problems of Algebra, which includes a geometric method for solving cubic equations by crossing a hyperbola with circles. He also contributed to the calendar reform. His significance as a philosopher and teacher, as well as some of his remaining philosophical works, have not received the same attention as his scholarly and poetic writings. Al-Zamakhsyari calls him the philosopher of the world. Many sources testify that he taught Avicenna's philosophy for decades in Nishapur, where Khayyam was born and buried, and the mausoleum is a masterpiece of Iranian architecture which is visited by many people every year. Outside of Iran and Persia, Khayyam has made an impact on literature and the general public through the translation of his works. His greatest impact in English-speaking countries, the English scholar Thomas Hyde, 1636–1703, was the first non-Persian to study with him. And the greatest influence on Khayyam's popularity in the West was Edward Fitzgerald, 1809–1883, made the translation and the adaptation rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Omar Khayyam died in 1131 and was buried in Khayyam Garden, the mausoleum of Mamzadeh Mruk in Nishapur. Some inspirational quotes and sayings of Omar Khayyam are as follows. To wisely live your life, you don't need to know much. Just remember two main rules for the beginning. You better starve, than eat whatever. And better be alone, than with whoever. Don't cry upon your losses. Don't measure today with tomorrows. Don't trust to past and coming day. Believe in now, and be happy today. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. How sad, a heart that does not know how to love, that does not know what it is to be drunk with love. If you are not in love, how can you enjoy the blinding light of the sun, the soft light of the moon? Dead yesterdays and unborn tomorrows, why fret about it, if today be sweet? Realize this, one day your soul will depart from your body and you will be drawn behind the curtain that floats between us and the unknown. As far as you can avoid it, do not give grief to anyone. Never inflict your rage on another. If you hope for eternal rest, feel the pain yourself, but don't hurt others. Men talk of heaven, there is no heaven but here. Men talk of hell, there is no hell but here. Men of hereafters talk in future lives. O love, there is no other life but here. To be free of belief and unbelief is my religion. Drink wine. This is life eternal. This is all that youth will give you. It is the season for wine, roses and drunken friends. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. I have not asked for life, but I try to accept whatever life brings without surprise. And I shall depart again without having questioned anyone about my strange stay here on earth. The moving finger writes, and, having writ, moves on, nor all your piety nor wit shall lower it back to cancel half a line, nor all your tears wash out a word of it. Give me a flagon of red wine, a book of verses, a loaf of bread, and a little idleness. If with such store I might sit by thy dear side in some lonely place, I should deem myself happier than a king in his kingdom. It's too bad if a heart lacks fire, and is deprived of the light of a heart ablaze. The day on which you are without passionate love is the most wasted day of your life. I came like water, and like wind I go. When you are so full of sorrow that you can't walk, can't cry anymore, think about the green foliage that sparkles after rain. When the daylight exhausts you, when you hope a final night will cover the world, think about the awakening of a young child. My friend, let's not think of tomorrow, but let's enjoy this fleeting moment of life. Justice is the soul of the universe. The value of three things is justly appreciated by all classes of men: youth, by the old; health, by the diseased; and wealth, by the needy. Hearts are like tapers, which at beauteous eyes kindle a flame of love that never dies, and beauty is a flame, where hearts, like moths, offer themselves a burning sacrifice. I sent my soul through the invisible, some letter of that afterlife to spell, and by and by my soul returned to me, and answered, I myself am heaven and hell. A hair divides what is false and true. I hide my grief, just like the blessed birds hide themselves when they are preparing to die, my love. The secret must be kept from all non-people. The mystery must be hidden from all idiots.